One.
That's not one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not ready. Here we go. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Sorry, and pins. Coach Dave and our Dorsey High folk band. They always set the tone for us. Thank you, Coach Dave. We appreciate you. All right, so welcome to the Black Student Union and CYFC Black History Celebration. Welcome. Thank you guys for showing up. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you. So today's event is a celebration of Black history, of course, and it's where Black Student Union and CYFC wanted to come together to celebrate our community partners, staff, and students, to recognize their contributions to the Dorsey community, and just to celebrate Black excellence and Black history. Our students did come up with the conception for this event, so let's give them a round of applause. And with that being said, you are going to hear some opening remarks. Excuse me, I am Ms. Shipley Kasozi. I am the Black Student Union Advisor and our BSAP PSW. So you're going to hear some open remarks that were written by our president, Brendan Higgins. Our students in Black Student Union are very involved in multiple activities. Today is Team Court as well. So you will see some students coming in later after that event. But she did write some opening remarks about the meaning of BSU. However, our Vice President, Jaleesa Jenkins, is going to read those remarks on her behalf.
Good afternoon. The Black Student Union here at Dorsey has had many ups and downs, from recruiting to engagement and retention. However, we have successfully added many new members to our BSU who demonstrate excellence and passion towards our mission of fostering cultural appreciation on campus. We have hosted successful events such as trivia days, educational, memorial, matching activities, and even attending off-campus conferences with other BSUs in our region. We want to continue empowering our members and other students to be leaders who demonstrate the initiative to work towards creating the change or changes they wish to see in their environment. Together, we know that we can even change the environment all together if we dedicate our efforts, because we are stronger together. There is strength in numbers. So today, we are gathered here to celebrate our successes and the accomplishments of some of the students and staff here on this campus. We aim to recognize Black excellence through students, talents, and entrepreneurship. The month may be coming to a close, but we will still celebrate ourselves year-round. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaleesa, and thank you, Brendan. Those remarks from Brendan. So next on our program, we have an awesome student and new and joined Black student. He just jumped right on into Black Student Union. So singing our Black National Anthem a cappella is Jacob Connor.
Everybody needs to stand. All the students, everyone in here needs to stand to honor our ancestors. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama Dorsey. Can we have everybody standing, please? Thank you. And we're going to be quiet and respectful in honor of the Black National Anthem and our student performance. Thank you.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Let harmonies of liberty, let our rejoicing rise high as the glistening skies. Let every sound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song, song of the faith that the dark past
our students perform, because as a BSAP PSW, I get to hear a lot of their stories. And when you see them overcome beyond the stories that I hear, it's always amazing and it's beautiful. So thank you, Jacob, for that. Our next student performance is Zion Perry. He's going to have an essay reading for us. So let's give it up for Zion.
Look around you, see those faces, those eyes filled with dreams, with anxiety. You're not alone. We're all on this crazy, exhilarating ride called life, figuring it out as we go. As for school, look at it as a training ground or a place to build the skills, the knowledge, the resilience you need to tackle anything, especially in the real world. Grades matter, no doubt, but they're not the whole story. They're just a small snapshot and glimpses of your effort, your dedication. Focus on the late nights hunched over textbooks, the thrill of understanding a complex concept, the satisfaction of overcoming a challenge. Those are the true victories. Those are the victories that truly count. Good grades and a high GPA are a make or slay. Mistakes, we all make them. They're not failures, they're lessons. They teach us to adapt, to try new approaches, to get back up stronger. Don't let fear of falling hold you back. Sometimes the lesson is in the F. If you don't like seeing an F on your report card, do better. Embrace the climb, the struggle. It's in those moments that you discover your true strength and inner fire. Find your passion. What makes your heart sing? What is your superpower? Is it music, art, science, sports? Dive deep, explore, experiment. The world needs your unique voice, your unique perspective, seriously. And remember, you're not alone on this journey. Lean on your friends, your family, your teachers. Ask for help, offer support. Build a network of people who believe in you, who lift you up when you stumble or get discouraged. This is your time to shine. Believe in yourself. Chase your dreams and never, ever give up. The world is waiting for you.
Let's give it up again for Zion Perry. He asked to read that essay to me as an assignment for his class, and I said, can you read that at the Black History Celebration? Awesome young man. So next we have Lydia Sikor Templeton, our director of CYFC.
Give the youth a round of applause. Jacob and Zion. Repeat after me. We are the dream of our ancestors. Now look at the person sitting next to you and say, you are the dream of our ancestors. Before the ships and before the whips, before the auction blocks and before the cell blocks, young people, black people are and were champions and conquerors. We were scientists and scholars, and we are architects and achievers. Black culture helped shape American culture, and today we celebrate. That's right. Today we celebrate each of you attending Dorsey High School. We celebrate the the staff, the students, everyone that works at Dorsey, all African American peoples. This is our month. February is Black History. Yes, go ahead. February was chosen as Black History Month because it was the month that Frederick Douglass was born in, and it was the same month of Abraham Lincoln's birthday. So remember that. It is celebrated because of a Black man. So today, we are proud to partner with Black Student Union here at Dorsey, and we're also honored to recognize 4 incredible men in the community. Before there were women, God made man. Can I get an amen? And we in our community must recognize, come on now, we gotta recognize the Black man. Amen? So we're going to recognize 4 incredible men CYFC wants to honor. One is Mr. Glover in education. He's from UEI. They'll be recognized later, but I just have to say their names. The second is in the arts, Mr. Justin Walker. The third is one of the highest ranking African Americans in fire service, Chief Antoine McKnight, a bad brother. And fourth is someone from the D House, your principal, Mr. Orlando Johnson. All right? So sit back, relax. All we did was join the young people to honor each of these 4 men and each of you. Say, Black Power, we shall overcome. Okay, Miss Shipley's taking a minute. Come on, Miss Shipley. Everybody say, we shall overcome. Come on, Miss Shipley. Come on. We shall overcome someday. Sing Kendrick Lamar.
All right, thank you, Miss Lydia, for that. Thank you for our remarks. All right, so now we have our dynamic Dorsey drill team. And drum line, I'm sorry, and drum line. Woo! she put me to work. She worked me really hard. And so today, she is going to, she's going to pray over our food today. And in her prayer, make sure you're listening to her prayer very carefully because she's explaining. Can I have everybody quiet now? So in her prayer, she'll be explaining the significance of soul food. All right, go ahead.
Can you hear me? Hey everybody, okay? Please bow your heads and close your eyes. God, our enslaved ancestors depended on you during harsh times. They believed in the love and faithfulness you provide, not just on Sundays, but every day. Even though they had limited options such as pig parts, corn, and greens, they were able to turn it into fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, yams, and other great recipes. Today, we're able to gather around the table and enjoy our cultural pride being celebrated around the world. Now, God, we ask that you bless this food for the nourishment of our body and bless the hands that prepared it. In Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Thank you, Dominique. So the way we will start serving the food is we are going to try to do this by table, and I'm going to serve adults first and then our students. So I'm going to try to do it by table, and I think I'm going to just stand next to the tables and dismiss y'all because I don't know. I don't have a number or anything. When I start, it's self-serve. I'm dismissing you by table, excuse me. It's self-serve. Yes. Wow. Okay. Hold on, sorry, excuse me. Okay, sorry. Well, because
Mr. Brandon Grady of CYFC read the bios of the incredible honorees that CYFC will be celebrating this evening.
Perfect. Thank you. I want to celebrate all of the honorees for today. We are going to read 3 of the bios, and then there's another moment in the program where we will hear distinguished bios of the other 2. But want to first celebrate, first up, the chief that is in the building, Mr. Chief Antoine McKnight. Retired, we clap that up, that's definitely. So a little bit about him, there is a very extensive bio, but just quickly, retired Assistant Chief McKnight was born and raised in South LA. Chief McKnight persevered through school, went on to earn a Bachelor of Arts degree in Sociology, a Master's degree in Diverse Community Development Leadership, and he had a successful 37-year firefighting career. This success allowed him to rise through the ranks, and he retired in 2024 as the Assistant Fire Chief. His civic engagement includes over 20 years of coordinating and developing youth fire academies and the creation of Command LA, a very thriving and successful youth mentoring and leadership program focused on undeserved and underrepresented youth in the city of Los Angeles. A couple of acknowledgments of just very prestigious awards along his journey. In 2024, he received the Trailblazer Award from the Los Angeles Association of Black Personnel. He received the Distinguished Achievement Award from the Community Youth Family Collaborative, the Community Hero Award, Community Build Los Angeles. LA Mayor Tom Bradley recognized him for a Community Service Award. He has a letter of special commendation from the LAFB for demonstration of dedication and determination. Community Service Award from the Governor, Gray Davis, and on and on and on. As we see, this is a man who is not just about business, but he's also about living through giving. And so with that being said, let us give a round of applause to this legend, Chief Antoine McKnight.
I'm a man of very few words. Very laughs at me. But I don't brag about what I do. I do it from here. I was number 10 of 12 children. I had 7 brothers and 4 sisters born in Watts. And I grew up eating bologna sandwiches, ketchup sandwiches, and serve sandwiches. But I didn't let my situation or environment determine my destiny. I had people in my life that talked vision into me, talked success into me. So my favorite words for anyone, number 1 is, can you hear the drum? I heard all these drum beats over here. Our ancestors communicated through the drum beat. When I hear a drum beat, it says something to me. It's depth, it's soul, it's determination. So I say to any youth, can you hear the drum? If you want to be successful, it's up to you. My favorite saying is, if it's to be, it's up to me. So listen to your own drum beat. Listen, know what your desires are, what your qualities are, what your traits are, what your characteristics, and listen to it. And you can achieve anything you can believe. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next up, we have another living legend that is in our room. I would like to introduce everyone to Raphael Glover. So Mr. Glover is the campus president of the UEI for the Gardena campus. Before becoming the UEI Gardena campus president in April of 2021, he was the executive director of the Anaheim Garden Grove campus. He was the director of admissions for UEI as well as for Held College. He played a key role in helping the incoming student interest in achieving their desires of a trades education. Previous work includes a 5-year stint with the Los Angeles Clippers in Public Relations Department, as well as a 3-year stint with Kobe Bryant's Heads High Marketing Company. He earned his bachelor's degree from Cal State Dominguez Hill in public relations with a minor in marketing. There is a list of different achievements and impact that he continues to make, not only then, but he continues to make it now. Once again, another living legend, a giant in our community. Let's give it up for Mr. Glover.
Good evening. Let's do a little more. Good evening. There you go. So, I was born in New Orleans, but I was raised in the jungles. So I will definitely be the first to tell you can do whatever you want to do. Right? I am proud to look around this room to see a friend of mine, Shell. I've known him all my life. And so, as he has been in the community, I've been in the community. And what I also want to share with all the young people, I was so proud to see this young man sing that song. And the reason why, not just because of the words, but the fact that he took the initiative to do something, right? And if you don't understand, initiative is the biggest thing that we can do, right? As black people, and as Ms. Templeton has mentioned, as black men, it is super important for us to take leadership roles. And it starts with the small things, right? Just the fact that you want to be first, and whatever you do, that's super important. So I'm proud of you, young man, and I'm proud of everybody in this room, right, to celebrate what we call as Black History Month. But understand, Black History Month is not just February, it's every month. Right? So all the things that we do, we are the culture. So remember that. We are the culture. We are the standard. So always remember that. We are the standard. Thank you so much, and I'm proud to be here.
Thank you, sir. Next up, a very special moment, as I can call this, brother, and a friend is Justin Walker. Justin Walker is a 2-time Grammy-nominated producer. He is the author of a book and the CEO of Manlaw's 101 Academy and half of Southwest Music Group. He is truly a music mogul in the making, serving as a lead role in BET's hit show, Baldwin Hills, and receiving a BMI award in his younger years for writing Danny DeCane's Damage. He's worked with artists including Sierra, Mario, Chris Brown, 2 Chainz, Party Next Door, just to name a few. Outside of music, he currently travels the nation training a little over 250,000 students, adults, and local law enforcement, and knowing the signs, signals, and threats, dealing with school shootings, suicide prevention, and ideation. He is also someone who is a father of 6 and a husband, but most importantly, he is a mentor to many people, including his own mentor program that he started in his younger years called Block P, and he continues to sow those seeds, pouring into the future generation. With further ado, I'd like to introduce Justin Walker.
I appreciate you, Brandon. Thank y'all for having me here. I'm not one for the limelight, so I would like to say who I'm here, my legacy of. My mother, who was a school counselor for 36 years, and I only mention that because for each of those 36 years she was sick. And I appreciate her because you would have never known. She had polymyositis, so she struggled every single day, but her passion and her love for the children made her show up every single one of those days. So I'd rather, give reverence to her. But also I'm here by legacy of my grandfather, Hildreth Hal Walker, who was a laser scientist who actually built the laser that sent Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong when they went to the moon. He is the builder of the laser that measured the distance from the Earth to the moon. And I'm also here by legacy of my grandmother, Betty Walker, who was the leader of the first STEM program. She implemented the first STEM program that was founded by UCLA. So these are the people that I wanted to actually, show love to. Brandon, my partner, business partner, he named a few things, but the stuff that my grandparents and my mother did are way more important. And they're the reason why I'm here. They're the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, why I have a passion for youth service and the work that we're doing today. He also didn't mention, we're also part of the Office of the CEO of CYFC, brought by Dr. Lydia over there. So we appreciate everything that you're doing for the community, for these kiddos, for the students. So we want to make sure that you get your flowers also. And last thing I'll say is, my advice to the youth is lead with authenticity. Show up in your most authentic self, lead with passion, lead with kindness, and get off the mic now. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and so before we do this last honoree, in the same vein, it's always important to give honor where honor is due. There's an incredible staff of teachers and adults and coaches that work here, but specifically as this segment is presented by CYFC, I would like to really give honor and flowers to the tremendous CYFC staff that is here at Dorsey. I see 2 of them standing right here under the balloon mark. To my left as well, please take your flowers as well, sir. So they are here every day, blood, tears, sweat, really doing the work because they believe in just this vision. So just want to continue just to honor and celebrate the staff. This last person, I will apologize, I do not have the bio because I was told that They was gonna be read already, but just what I know, what I've seen, what I've heard, that this person is not only a trailblazer here at Dorsey, but just has a track record within LAUSD. Somebody who believes in not just talking the talk, but walks the walk, shows up every day, and is a real product of sowing seeds that have blossomed into beautiful gardens. One of my favorite quotes comes from a musical Hamilton that says, "What happens to a legacy is planting seeds in a garden you never get to see." And he not only gets to plant those seeds every day, but he has the opportunity every once in a while to see former students and former alum or current alum come back to celebrate the work that he's doing. This person isn't a stranger to any of you. He is your fearless leader and a mighty man, not only for Dorsey, but also for the city of Los Angeles, the state of California, and someone who is also a living legend. So we would like to celebrate our principal, Mr. Orlando M. Johnson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I literally just came in a few minutes ago from a principal's meeting, but I rushed back and wanted to just be here to celebrate. And you know, this brings a smile to my face. This is my third time here. I was a student here. I was also an assistant principal here roughly 10 years ago, and I'm back as a principal. And you know, I'm just happy. You know, I'll be honest with you in terms of career goals or whatnot, I haven't even really thought about anything beyond this. You know, my ultimate goal is really to pour everything I can into Dorsey to try to make it as good as it can be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited, I'm overjoyed to be honored here today, and I'm just looking forward to not only how amazing Dorsey has been, but how amazing Dorsey will be for our families. You know, I remember having a conversation with Coach Dave and Mr. Love about how amazing our alumni are, and just trying to strategize on how we can continue the legacy of amazing alumni. You know, there's a Dorsey alumni everywhere. You know, we were at a principal's meeting today, and they were honoring some of the great alumni from Washington, Mama Dorsey. And it's funny, even though they were honoring Washington, they were outshouted and outshined by the alumni of Dorsey. And that just shows how we are anywhere and everywhere. Heck, Miss Lizzie sent me a text, I think it was from UCLA, and they were honoring some of the black Greeks there. And like I said, one or two of the pictures, some of those black Greeks had on Dorsey gear. So Dorsey is amazing. I love it through and through. The alumni are doing amazing things around the world, and I'm just happy to be amongst those great individuals. So thank you very much for honoring me with this. I truly appreciate you, guys.
Appreciate you, sir, once again. So we just have some thank yous. Once again, let's shout out to Hawkins House of Burgers over here, who has this amazing food that's coming. She doesn't like recognition, but just a hard worker behind the scene. Right next to me, Ms. Tillman. Let's clap it up. And then last, but definitely not least, there is a young lady that's in the room who has done a tremendous work here at Dorsey High School. And so on behalf of CYFC, we want to not only honor her, but say thank you for the work. She is the BSU leader who makes all the magic happen and gives back tirelessly. So if we can recognize Miss Keisha Dorsey. I'm sorry if I said the last name wrong. We can do better than that. And clap it up for the hard work.
That was definitely a surprise, Jessica. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. honor. Had bias in BSU these last couple of years. As our president remarked earlier, we revamped last school year. A student came to me and said, "Ms. Shipley, when are we doing BSU?" And I said, mind you, I had just returned from maternity leave, was working part-time, and this is my first year back full-time. So it's been an honor though to pour into the students. Like I said, I am a psychiatric social worker. I hear their very intense stories on a regular basis, and to see them achieve and succeed beyond what they are going through. And many of us say what we've been through. Our students are going through it and they still succeed, and so it's an honor to just pour into them and give back to them. So thank you so much for the recognition, and thank you all for just showing up for our program. So in order to give our students time to get over here, as I mentioned earlier, we do have students involved in multiple activities. We're going to continue with our program. We are going to take a brief break to acknowledge our art and business exhibits in the back. It is an art competition or an art/entrepreneurial competition. So we have some yellow slips that you're going to pick up. If you could just take some time and look at the exhibits in the back, you're going to vote on them, and at the end, we will announce the student who wins. So I'm gonna give us about 10, 15 minutes to vote on them, and then we can come back, and this will give time for our other students to walk into the room. And Ms. Jaleesa Jenkins is gonna pass out our yellow slips. And please. Our BSU members are gonna help pass out our yellow slips. Thank you. Coach Davis is going to bring us some music back, and then we'll continue the program.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're
It's the end of our voting period for our art and entrepreneurial exhibit. All right, thank you. Thank you guys for your patience and your time. So we're concluding our voting period, and now it is time to recognize our Dorsey Dons and Donnas, adults and students. So now we are preparing to recognize our dynamic Dorsey Dons and Donnas, adults and students. We're recognizing adults and students. And so I'm just gonna, the way the recognition will go is the slide will come up of the person that I'm recognizing. For the sake of time, I'm not gonna go through the entire bio. I might just say what they've meant to me and BSU. Honoree, if you can come up and get your certificate, we'll get a picture, and then we're gonna move forward because I know that we are all ready for food. So we're gonna recognize everybody and then get ready to eat, okay? So we're recognizing our adults and students. These are people who have led in the area of extracurricular activities, period, whether it be BSU, drill team, softball, philanthropic services on campus. They have supported our extracurricular activities and invested in Black excellence on the Dorsey campus. And so we are going to recognize them today. Ready? So our first honoree is Mr. Willard Love, aka Dr. Love. Woo! since I first stepped foot on campus. He's always supporting our students. Any extracurricular program around can tell you he has supported and showed up for us in any type of way. And so we just appreciate you for investing in not only the excellence of our students, but us as staff as well. So we appreciate you for that. Thank you very much. All right, our next honoree, Mr. Orlando Johnson. Mr. Johnson, thank you so much for just the freedom, first of all, to just show up and be Black on campus. Thank you. We appreciate that. Mr. Johnson is always encouraging our students to be their best, always promoting Black and brown excellence, always encouraging us to invest in that. A part of this entrepreneurial idea was inspired by him and his encouragement over the PA every day for us to show up as our best selves. Miss B. Time y'all put in coaching our students. A lot of us share the same students. So in our different programs, we share the students. And so it's just awesome to know that our students are coming from good stock and good discipline. So thank you, Ms. V and Jakari, for y'all and for showing up. And thank you, Ms. V, for the connect with the awesome shirts. Y'all see our shirts? Yeah, for connecting us. They will, and Ms. J, okay, and they are made by Dorsey. I'm like, woo! Thank you. Yes. Right. Next, we have Mr. Chalico Wilson, aka Shell Dog. So, thank you. Mr. Wilson, aka Shell Dog, is our Safe Passages Coordinator, making sure our students get to and from school safely, intervening in his own special way if he needs to. And so we appreciate just the support that he offers our students on campus. Thank you so much, Shell Dog. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we have Mr. Bryce Keys from Brotherhood Crusade. Mr. Keys is one of our mentors from Brotherhood Crusade, a local community in the Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw area. He comes to our campus every Thursday waiting to mentor our young men, whether they show up or not. And so we just appreciate his commitment and diligence to the community. Thank you so much, Mr. Keys, for showing up. Thank you. Next we have Miss Laverne Kimball and Mr. Wayne Kimball, our softball coaches. Coach Kimball about his students and about how they're doing and how they're thriving socially and emotionally. So we just appreciate the investment. You go beyond being the coach. Coach Kimball is on campus during the school day. Like, he plays no games. So we appreciate just you showing up, the effort you make, and how you pour into our students. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, Captain Burton. We got Captain Burton. Burton is one of our Fire Academy teachers. If you didn't know, Dorsey does have an awesome Fire Academy. He keeps our students in line. As I mentioned, our staff, not only do they keep our students in line, they keep the staff in line. Okay, Captain Burton holds me accountable as a BSAP staff member. He makes sure that I demonstrate what BSAP was set out to be, and so he's always calling on me to make sure I'm supporting our students. And he supported BSU with helping us with decorations. Many of his students are BSU leaders. So thank you, Captain Burton, for just setting that example, holding us accountable. Thank you so much for showing up. Miss Michelle White. These are our cheer coaches. Again, supporting in cheer and in the classroom and at school, asking me for restorative conferences, making sure our students are doing well social, emotionally, and academically as well as on the field. So thank you so much for your support and dedication. Thank you. And both Dorsey alumni, and Miss B is a Dorsey alumni. Everybody almost is a Dorsey alumni.
I want to say thank you to everybody who came out for this. It's a lot of alumni in here. And a lot of us here, just for those who don't know, we are true to this. We got Mr. Davis over there, Miss White here, two Miss White. We got Jakari, we got Shell, we got myself, we got Dr. Love, we got Miss J, we got our principal. It's a bunch of us here, and it's gonna take each and every one of us adults here. Oh, there's another one who just walked in. Coach Dobson, P.D. Dobson. And there may be some that I don't even know about. But I wanna say that we are definitely true to what we're doing here at Dorsey High School. Some of us are here off the clock. Some of us are here on Saturday. Some of us are here even on Sundays. Some of us even pass by and see a gate open and get out of our car and make sure our school is secure. So just people that go here, we're not just here to make you do something. We want to see that you do something. So just so you know, it's a lot of greatness that comes out of Dorsey. And you guys are the next set of greatness that's going to come up out of Dorsey. Is greatness a word? It's a word. I don't have a master's degree, but I got a PhD in getting that butt to class.
Thank you, Ms. B. All right. So now we have our Dorsey staff honorees, and I'm just going to call them, and y'all all can come up and get y'all certificate at the same time. These staff members helped me with this. They helped me put this together. They answered texts and showed up. And some of you not on here, Mr. Gossi, Ms. Petchel, I see y'all in the back. Thank you. Wrote out names on certificates, just really supported. And they listen when I'm trying to throw out ideas about BSU and pull things together. So I just want to honor them. They invest a lot into our students. They advise BSU when I'm at a staff meeting. They show up to the club meetings and they run the meeting for me. So I just want to say thank you guys for the bottom of my heart, and our students, thank you. And that is Ms. Turner, one of our special education teachers. Mr. Hawkins, our BSAP PSA. Ms. Washington Denny, our CISA SOSA, and Ms. Wallace, our school-based PSA. None of these people like to be recognized and put on the spot, but I did it on purpose because they will never tell you that this is how they show up for our students. So thank you so much for your love and your appreciation. Thank y'all for y'all investment in our students. And last but not least, we have our student honorees. So students, we're going to do the same thing. I will call your names. You all come up at the same time and receive your certificate. So let's keep it down so we can hear for our students. So these students, they take the lead in showing up in extracurricular activities. They are involved in multiple extracurricular activities. You can hear them in the mornings, making announcements on our PA system, participating in drumline, and track, and mock trial, and different mentoring programs. They're very difficult to locate, and so we wanted to honor them and thank them for showing up and being an example to our students on campus. And that is Ashton Johnson, Denzel Dawson, Ethan Jackson, and Kevin Brown. Johns and Donna, thank you for just your hard work and your leadership on campus of what it means to be engaged in school. Thank you very much for that. Next slide. And last but not least, I'm biased, my favorite group of people. This is our Dorsey BSU leadership team. As we mentioned earlier, BSU was revamped on Dorsey campus last school year, and it started with a few students. We started with 6 students. This year, these students have taken BSU off the ground, and they ran with it, making sure that they provide a safe space where our students can talk about suicide awareness, where our students can talk about the political climate and how they felt about the election, where our students can celebrate and learn about Black history in their own way. They take time to create posters, create programs. They do this in addition to their schoolwork and the many activities that they are part of. And that is Brennan Higgins-Bell, our president. Jaleesa Jenkins, our vice president. Sophia Alton-Tellez, our creative director. London Johns, our assistant creative director. Dominique Williams, our secretary. Nyla Blackwell, our volunteer coordinator. Jordan Abogacion, our parliamentarian. Jacob Connor, a new member. And Kieja Williams, a treasurer. All of these students will be traveling to Sacramento next month for our United BSU of California State Leadership Convention, but they definitely have earned the title leader this school year, and I appreciate y'all so much for just showing up and making a safe space and a positive school, creating a positive school climate at Dorsey. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And now we are going to announce our winner of the business and art showcase. Our third place winner for the business and art showcase was Ayami Fields. She had to leave early, but that was Ayami Fields, and she was exhibit number 2. Exhibit number 2. So she was the second table to the left of the BSU board. That was Ayami Fields. Oh, you left, girl. Okay. Congratulations. Thank you. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right. Our second place winner is exhibit number 1. That is Miss Jasmine Lopez. First place winner, exhibit number 6, Miss Leilani Proby, our entrepreneur. Okay, so the first prize was Beats headphones. There you go. Our second prize was a spray tag backpack, and our third prize was a $20 Target gift card. So let's give it up for these students and their hard work. Thank you all. And now we are ready to eat. So I think, how are we gonna do this? Staff, I need some help with, dismissing these tables. All right, so we're gonna start with our honorees first. So honorees, if you are dismissed to line up and go get your plate. It is not self-serve. Hawkins House of Burgers will serve us, okay? So let's keep